welcome back. I am soaked because I just got done washing bottles. I just did a video on how I wash bottles and pumping parts, but now I'm going to do another video on how I sanitize everything. So I just washed all of my bottles and I have the Chicco Eco compact steamer. So this top tray, sorry, just checking on the little ones. This top tray, I put all of my smaller pieces. So I have my drip spouts in there now. I have all of my nipples and stuff disassembled. I have the bottom parts to my bottles because my little one uses the Nook anti-colic bottles. So they all come apart so you could sanitize them in the microwave, which I did do in the beginning before I got this. This thing is amazing. It is around $70. But I just went through a sanitation mode on this. So basically what I did was I filled it with the water and I started it with nothing in it so that I can get the machine clean. I like to do that every so often on it. But basically the way it works is you want to take 2/3 a cup of water. Let me see if I can prop you guys up to where you could see. Okay, so that's the machine. And I'm going to take 2/3 or 150 milliliters of water. And you just put it right in the center where the little metal plate is. So we're just going to fill it up to, there is an indication line in there so you don't go past it. But once you have water in your machine, there's two different ways to do this. So you could just do a single rack just for pacifiers, toys, little things like that. Or you can do the big rack for the bottles and everything else that goes on top of that. So, but basically, I just try to fit as much as I can in there so that I can get as much out of one use as possible. So I kind of just load it up and then you put the lid on. Once everything, as long as there's no openings or anything like that where the steam can get out, once you have it filled, you just hit the on button. So what this does, it goes straight into steaming mode, but it also has an eco mode. So if you turn it off and you hit eco mode, it kind of saves energy, and it only does 9 minutes instead of 12. I just like doing the 12. So you just hit the on button and it'll run for 12 minutes sanitizing your bottles. And I kid you not, every time I pull my bottles out of this thing, they are so clean, they smell good. You could tell that there's no buildup left on anything. So that is a plus. I've always noticed when I did it in the microwave, I would always have some sort of like film still left on it, and I never liked that. So, but this thing is a lifesaver. It sanitizes everything. It has also an alarm on it, so it will let you know exactly when it's done. It will ding, so you're not sitting there forever forgetting about your bottles, because I do all the time when I do them in the microwave. I constantly forget whether or not they're still in there. But I just wanted to do a little video on how I sanitize my bottles. So if you guys are looking for a sanitizing machine, this one is the way to go. I love it. I've never had any issues with it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great weekend.